Hello, good day. How are you today? Okay, I hope we all are good and we're ready to learn today and we are with our books and our pens. Okay, so today in mathematics, we are going to be learning about the mean. We're going to be learning about the mean. Okay, mean is sometimes called average. The mean is useful measure to describe the average value in a data set. The mean is calculated by summing up a set of values and dividing by the numbers of values. What it means is that the mean is calculated by adding up a set of numbers and then dividing that sum by the total or number of values. Okay, now we have a formula which we use in solving mean. There's a formula we use in solving mean. It is mean equals to sum of numbers in the set over number. Remember we said mean is what adding up a set of numbers and then dividing it by the total number of value. So the formula for mean is sum of numbers in the set over n. We are going to be applying this formula to some problems as we go further into today's video. In today's video, we'll know how to solve problems using our mean. Okay, are we ready? Good. Example 1 here, we have calculate the mean of the following sets of numbers. We are given some numbers here to calculate the mean. And remember, we said mean is what? Adding numbers together and dividing them by the total number of the values. Okay, now number 1 we have here 9, 11 and 13. We first of all going to write our formula, and our formula for mean is sum of numbers in the set over n, right? This n means the number, right? So we will input our numbers into our formula. We have here 9 plus 11 plus 3. They said sum of numbers in the set, and this is the number in the set. So we are going to add it together over the amount of number we have. And here we have 1, 2, 3. So the numbers here we have is what? 3 numbers. So we'll add these 3 numbers together divided by 3. And when we do that, 9 plus 11 plus 3, it will give us 33 over 3. What are we going to do next? We are going to divide. We are going to do what? Divide. We are going to divide 33 divided by 3. And when we do that in our long division formulas, we have 11 as our answer. We have what? 11 as our answer. Okay? Number 2, we have 1, 9, 4 and 6. What do we do first? We first of all write out our main formula, which is sum of numbers in the set over 9. This is the number in the set. We have to do what? Input them into our formula. We have 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6 over the values of the number, the amount of the number we have here. How many numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be over 4. Okay, then what do we do next? We add our numerators together. We have 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6, and we have what? 20. When we add those numbers up, we have 20 over 4. The amount of numbers we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we do next? We have 20 over 4 here. What are we going to do? We are going to divide. We are going to do what? Divide. And when we divide, 4 divided by 20 is going to give us 5. Okay, using our long division method, we got our answer. 4 divided by 20 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So when we minus, it gives us 0. There's no remainder, right? Good. So do we understand this exercise? Okay, so we're going to move over to more examples to help us understand better. Are we ready? Okay, here we have 18687. This is the number we have for this set. And what are we going to do first? Write out our formula, the formula for our mean. And what do we do next? We impute our numbers in this set into the formula. We do what? Impute it into the formula. We have 1 plus 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 over how many numbers we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 numbers here, right? So it will be over 5. Then what do we do next? We add our numerators together. And when we add it, it gives us 30. Then it will be over 5. Then what do we do next? We divide. We do what? We divide. Good. So when we do 5 divided by 30, our answer is going to be 6. Our answer is going to be what? 6. There is no remainder because 5 times 6, it will give us 30. Okay? Do we understand? Now, our next example here is 5 5, 12, 3, 9, 10, 3. This is the number we have for this set, and before we solve it, we are going to write out our main formula. After that, we impute our numbers into our main formula. Okay? Then when we do that, we add our numerators together divided by 6. So we have 42 over 6. How did we get this 6? Is the amount of numbers we have here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is how we got our 6, right? And these numbers here is the numbers of the set, and we have to add the numbers. Okay, I hope we are not confused. Good. When we add our numerator together, we have 42 over 6, and then we divide it. We do what? Divide it. And when we divide it, our answer is going to be 7. Okay, there's no remainder. Okay, 6 times 7 will give us 42, or 7 times 6 will give us 42. So 42 can be divided by 6 and it will give us 7. So there's no remainder. Okay, do we understand this exercise? I hope we do. We are following up, right? Good. We move over to another example. Here we have other sets of numbers still. We have 8, 2, 3, 1, 7, 8, 8, 4, 1, 1. We first of all do was write out our main formula, then impute our numbers. When we impute our numbers, we have what? 8 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. Then we count the numbers we have here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 numbers, right? So it will be over 10. Then what do we do next? We add our numerator together, and when we add, we have 43 over 10. Then we divide. We do what? We divide. We are going to use the long division method to divide. When we divide, we will think of a number that can multiply 10 that will give us 43. When we think of that number, what do we have? It's only 4 we have, and when we do 4 times 10, it will give us 40, right? So there is a remainder of 3. So we write our 4 up, and when we do 4 times 10, it will give us 40. Then we minus 43 minus 40, we have 3. 3 is the remainder. Then if we don't want to write it in fraction, in our mixed fraction, we want to write it in a decimal point, we put a point here and add 0. Then we think of a number that can multiply 10 and it will give us 30. And when we do that, we have 3. So 3 times 10 will give us 30, and we do 30 minus 30 to give us 0. Okay, so our answer here is 4.3. Do we understand? Okay, we are going to move over to our next example. Okay, I hope you understood this exercise, right? Good. Yeah, we are going to be solving a problem. We are going to be solving a problem. It says, in a fixed text, a student's marks are 13, 17, 18, 8, and 10. What is the average mark? Remember, in the beginning we said mean is also known as average, right? So we are looking for the average mark of a student's test. Okay, so we first of all write out our mean formula, then we impute our numbers into our formula. Okay, we have 13 plus 17 plus 18 plus 8 plus 10 over 5. Then we add our numerators together, we have 66 over 5. Okay, do we understand? Then we divide 66 divided by 5. What is it going to give us? 13.2. How did we get our 13.2? We used our long division method. We did what? Used our long division method. We thought of a number that when multiplied, it will give us a number close to 66. Okay, so it was 13. So 5 times 13, it will give us 65. It's a remainder of 1. Okay, so if we don't want to write our number in mixed fraction, we have it in decimal. So we add a point here and add 0. Then we think of a number that when multiplied with 5, it will give us 10, and when divided by 5, it will give us the next answer. So 2, we have 2 here. So 5 times 2, it will give us 10. And when we minus 10 minus 10, it gave us 0. So that is how we arrived at our answer, 13.2. Okay, good. Now we have our next example. A teacher has this set of test scores: 85, 92, 78, 89, and 95. Calculate the mean. Remember, mean is also the average. Okay, so when calculating, we first of all do was write out our formula. Okay, then we do what next? You can tell me. We impute our numbers into our formulas, right? Good. So we have 85 plus 92 plus 78 plus 89 plus 95 over the number. And how many numbers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have how many numbers? 5 numbers. Okay, so it will be equal to, we add our numerators together, and what do we have? 439 over 5. Then what do we do next? We divide. We divide by using our long division method. Okay, and when we do that, we have our answer as 87.8. 87.8. Okay, I hope we got the answer correctly. Very good. Now, I want us to practice more to understand more about this exercise. So we have here, calculate the mean of the following set. We are to do this on our own using our previous examples. Okay, I hope we can do that. Yes, we can do that, right? Number 1, we have 7, 8, and 12. We are to find the mean of this. And how do we do it? We first of all write out our formula, impute the numbers into our formula, and then when we calculate, we'll do what? Get our answer. We do same with our number 2, 15 plus, 15, 3, 5, 9. I'm already trying to tell you the answer, right? So we do that also here. Write out your formula, impute your numbers, and you get your answer when you calculate. Do same here also in our number 3, number 4 also, and number 5. Here we have a problem to solve. On 6 working days, a garage mended 652,032 punctures. Calculate the mean number of punctures per day mended by the garage. So we have to find out the mean. Okay, and our next one is, in 4 successive days, a market trader sold 24, 48, 12, and 60 oranges. Calculate the mean daily sales of the oranges. We can do that, right? Using our previous examples, we'll be able to solve this problem. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. We learned about mean and the formula of mean, and how to use our formula of mean to solve problems, right? We did that, right? Good. So do we remember what our mean is? I hope we do. Okay. So we said mean is calculated by adding up a set of numbers and dividing them by the sum of the total numbers of values, right? Good. Okay. Bye.